Hi guys, welcome back on my channel. Dorota Palicka, international nail artist and educator here. And today we are gonna play with some beautiful and colorful nail art. Have a preview of it in here. I love those neon colors. Looks absolutely fantastic, and that's my favorite colors combinations too. I hope you will like this tutorial, so let's start. Nice and colorful, but also very easy to do it, and I will demonstrate to you how to do it. So you want to use some blooming gel, and I'm just applying it straight away on all three tips. I actually think this is a design you can use it all year round, like just swap the colors depending on the season. So it is a fantastic way to decorate the client nails, and those abstract nail art is actually really popular in the salon. Like my clients really like it as well. Like some clients actually only wear those abstract nails, they don't like the flowers. So I want to show you lots of different type of nail art in here. Just apply it, those blooming gel, and I'm usually trying to apply it kind of nice and thin because it has its thickness to it, so you don't want to have too much product. And then the mixture of the colors, so 242, which is purple. I'm just gonna grab a scoop of it, some orange one, 239, pink, 277. And I think even by doing like an orange and purple, you can have a nice Halloween design. By doing orange, yellow and pink, you've got more into a summer. By doing white and blue, you would be more into winter. So you can just swap the colors any way you want. I'm actually gonna use all 5 of them. And then on the first tip, I will start with the yellow and just add a couple of the yellow dots. Straight away, because my brush is having this coloring, I'm gonna put some in here, just slightly different, and then in here, clean my brush, and then go into the orange. So if I would be doing it on a client, I would just actually grab all 3. Oh, this is perfect. I would just grab their hand and I would just keep their hand nice and straight and keep adding those dots. This would be also a nice autumny combination with yellow and orange on its own. You want them quite irregular. So this one is ready and I can keep it on the side and wait for a blooming gel to do the magic. So here I didn't clean the brush, so I'm gonna have like a purple bluish. Just so all of them are slightly different. And then blue. And tiny bit of purple, but I have mixed it with the pink again, so we've got different color combination here. Perfect, they are start mixing really nice. I also want to add a drop of the white, so I'm using a Tic Tac white 173. In the meantime, when my products are spreading, I will pick up the black gel. Got some guests. Clean the spatula. This one is spread the most, so that's the one I'm gonna go with the white. And just start adding a couple of the white dots. We're actually getting a really nice washed effect in here, so like the colors are going nicely in the middle. You don't have to do the white dots. I just like it to lighten up the effect. Perfect. And then leave it for spreading. And you can see they are staining actually the tip, which is underneath the white color, which I love, because it gives a really interesting look. And honestly, you cannot go wrong with this design. Perfect. The first one, I am really happy how it turned out. So that's this one. I'm just going to give it a cure. And then I'm going to wait for the other ones to spread a little bit more. My next step is, I don't like to paint on the uneven surface, and with the blooming gel and the dots technique, there might be some uneven places. So if I will be doing this design, actually anytime I'm working with the blooming gel, I like to top coat it and then buff it, so I've got nice and even surface for the next part of the design. So let's cure it. And also I love how this one has spread. It almost looks like a leaves on the one side. So yeah, you could paint actually leaves instead of the lines as well. I think it will be super cool. This one is ready, so I can just buff it. I have put the other tip on the side so the blooming gel can do the job. Okay, happy with this one, and also happy with this one. So this one is ready for a top coat. And so does this one. To be honest, it looks quite nice even just like this. We are gonna try maybe one with line and two with leaves. Perfect. Okay, this one is ready for a painting. So I've got my D-liner brush. Clean it and let's paint it. I want the outline to be black. So I think it just gives a really nice dimension to it. So nice black outline. Color it in. And when I'm painting those black outline, I'm trying to use the full size of the brush, so I'm not using the tip of the brush, but the entire body of the brush. It's just full much, length.
Full length.
Full length is much faster, yes. Whenever it is possible, because sometimes the brush just doesn't. You kind of automatically want to paint it just with the tip because you are scared you can make a mess. Okay, and to be honest, this looks so nice just the way it is. I've got such a big dilemma, it's kind of tell me leave it alone, because I love how they spread. Leave it alone, Dorota. Leave it alone. It looks so interesting and actually so nice and matte as well. Okay, let's buff this one and we'll see what we can create it with this one. So let's buff it. And then buff the other one. Definitely, buffing on a real client is much easier. Okay. So I'm just gonna outline this one. And then try the full length. I remember when I started doing nails, like, and I tried to do the black outline, it was taking me ages, like unreal ages. Now I think it's much faster. It's definitely a practice and the right brush, like this one is so much faster for it. Okay, and on this one, for a change, I'm just gonna go and add like nice and thin line and then going thicker. So thin, thicker, like really thick. And then thinner. Just very thick and nice and thin. Very thick. And then thinner. And then inside. Okay, that's almost plenty. To be honest, I don't want to overdo it. Let's cook it. So you can see it, like we've got some random lines on this one. Then this one I will do it with some leaves. Just to show you that you can actually create lots of different patterns over it. And this tip wasn't buffed as properly, so the surface is a little bit more uneven. And it just shows you the difference. I think it's more bulky looking as well. So sometimes adding the stop coat and actually buffing the tip is a much better option. Very uneven on this right corner. So I'm just going to fill it up with the thicker gel in here and try to level it. And then when we apply the top coat, I will just put a slightly thicker top coat. And this is almost doesn't make a sense, but it does make sense. So technically speaking, like when we adding an extra top coat, we are actually not making it look thicker. We might actually make it look thinner because we will make it more even. Gosh, hope that makes sense. Sometimes you can have a thin surface, like thin things, but because they are uneven, they will look thicker. So it's better to to add the top coat to make it nicer. And since we have done like those almost like a line work, the leaves I have choose for this one are gonna be like an line work as well. What I mean by that is once I finish them, I'm gonna make them very long, like very, very long. And then another one in here. And again, try to prolong them as much as possible. Great, let's cook it. And then we can apply the top coat. And on this one, oh gosh.
That looks nice.
I know it looks nice.
Yeah, so
Just leave it.
other technique how it can look like.
Yeah, so yeah.
It's good to see it.
So just leave it, Patrick says. Okay. Absolutely, I will leave it empty. I love this one, like, just the way it is. Top coat it. Perfect, let's cure it. Top coat this one. And I mean, on this one, where we've got the leaves, like imagine doing it only with the orange, yellow and red. I actually want to try it now. Not in this video, but like, you know, even after the video, play with it. Let me just sort out this because it's gonna bother me too much. And the top coat in here. So I love this one too. Nice and abstract. You could add a couple dots through it as well, or even just a dots. Actually, we could do the dots, 3 dots just in the empty one. Perfect, cook it, and then I can show you what we have created today. I hope you have guys really enjoyed it and you have learned something. Oh, it looks awesome. It looks really awesome, just the way it is. Yep, so we've got one empty, nothing on it. Then the leaf one, I love leaf one too, a lot. And I'm just gonna do it that way. I need to swap them so they kind of go together. This one is having an empty space, so it's kind of more going with this one. And then we've got an abstract one to go in here. I show you all of them. So you could even do it that way, like this is actually a good idea. You could do all clients' nails this way and then only like on ring finger in this design or this design. But I think they look absolutely fantastic. Let me know in the comments below if you're thinking the same. And of course, all the products I have used today, they are available on our website. And we do ship internationally because I get this question asked quite a lot on my email. And now I'm sending you huge glittery hugs and I will see you in the next one. Bye!